Hey y'all, so today we're going to be doing some basic dosage calculation questions where you either have to find out how many tablets or how much liquid or milliliters you need to give a patient. So I use the formula method. I don't really understand dimensional or proportional. It gets a bit confusing for me. So first let's start here. I have the formula which is needed, and this is dose over half, which is the order over what you have. And then I have another one which is dose over half times quantity. And I'll explain when you would use the two. Well, really you could just use this. It just depends. So let's see. Okay. So this first question, what is being asked? So it's first, I read what they want first. So it's asking how many tablets should you give, okay? So it says here that the doctor orders 500 milligrams of medication to be taken. The tablets available are 250 milligrams each. How many tablets should you give? So let's see what is needed. What information is really important here? And what's important is this order of 500 milligrams, and then what you have or what each tablet is worth, which is 250 milligrams. And you see right there, it says each. All right, so let's see how we will plug this in. So some people like to write everything out. That's fine, and I'll show that way, just so you can see. So first, you have your dose, which is the order, 500 milligrams. Your half is 250 milligrams. And then your quantity is 1 tablet, right? Now let's make sure this matches up and checks out. So the dose that's ordered, 500, 500. You have 250 milligrams in each tablet. So this is how we will plug this into the equation. Oh, sorry. We would say 500 mg over 250 mg times 1 tab. And what does that equal? So we know 500 divided by 250 is 2 times 1, 2. So this crosses out because we only need the tablets. So now it's 2 times 1 tab equals 2 tabs. So our answer is 2 tabs, or 2 tablets, is how much you need to get the patient to 500 milligrams. All right. So the next question. The next question asks, how many milliliters should be administered? So let's read the question. So a patient needs 0.5 grams of medication. The liquid form of the medication is available as 250 milligrams per 5 milliliters. How many milliliters should be administered? All right, so let's go ahead and use our formula. Dose over half times quantity. Now let's pay attention here to what's needed. So the order or the dose is 5 grams, right? The liquid form comes in 250 milligrams in every 5 milliliters. Now, if you notice, there's something different about this question. and it's basically the units of measurement. So look, gram, and then you have milligrams. So what we're going to do first is convert. So let's go ahead and write out the problem. So dose 0.5 grams, have 250, sorry, let me leave some space, have 250 milligrams, and then your quantity is 5 ml. All right, so we need something to match before we do our equation, and this is what you can do. This is just easier for me. I just go ahead and convert the order. I go ahead and convert the order to what I have just to make it easier. So we need grams to turn into milligrams. So we know that there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. So what we would do is multiply the 0.5 grams by 1,000 to get our milligrams. So C times 1,000 equals 500. So now we're at 500. Erase that. Okay. So now we have 500 milligrams. So look, now both things match. 500 milligrams, 250 milligrams. Now let's go ahead and set this problem up. So 500 milligrams over 250. Sorry, writing so big. Okay, so 500 milligrams over 250 milligrams times 5 milliliters. Now, remember, we're looking for milliliters. So the milligrams is going to cancel out at this point, and we only need milliliters. So we have 500 divided by 250, we know that's 2, times 5 ml, which is what we need, is 10 ml. So your answer is 10 milliliters. All right, so next question. This question here, let's read the question first. So this question here, they want to know how many tablets you need. So you're solving for tablets. So let's read the question. A physician orders 75 milligrams of medication. The available tablets are 25 milligrams each. How many tablets should be given? So we know this is a simple equation, so let's go ahead and do it. So our dose is 75 milligrams. What we have is 25 milligrams in each tablet. So if you want, you can add the Q. You don't really need it, but 1 tablet. Let's go ahead and solve. 75 mg divided by 25 mg times 1 tab equals. So we're going to cross out the milligrams because we don't need it. So what is 75 divided by 25? We know that's 3. So 3 times 1 tab equals 3 tabs or tablets. So our answer is 3 tabs. And of course, you don't always have to set up your problems like this. Like eventually you'll get it. You won't have to like write everything out or like keep crossing stuff out. I just do it this way just to show like really how easy and simple it is. Okay. Next question. A prescription requires 2.5 grams of a medication. The concentration of the liquid is 500 milligrams per 10 milliliters. How many milliliters should be administered? So let's go ahead and dissect what we need. Okay. So we already know the formula is going to be dose over half times quantity. And let's see, so the dose, so that means the doctor ordered 2.5 grams. You have 500 milligrams in every 10 milliliters. All right. So, let's see. Something doesn't match here. And what's that? This gram and milligram. So, let's just make it easy and go ahead and convert this to this. So, again, we know that every gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams, right? So, all we do is multiply the grams by 1,000 equals 2,500, but 2.5 times 1,000, 2,500. So now we have 2,500 milligrams. Okay, let's go ahead and set up our problem. So 2,500 divided by 500 times 10 ml, because that is what we're looking for. So 2,500 divided by 500 is 5. So 5 times 10 ml equals 50 ml. And that's our answer. 50 milliliters is what we need to give for the patient to get 2.5 grams of medication. Okay, in our last problem. Okay, so a nurse needs to give 1,200 milligrams of medication. The available tablets are 400 milligrams each. How many tablets should be administered? All right, so let's see what they're asking. They're asking for how many tablets. This is your key information right here. Going to go ahead and do formula, dose over half. All right, so dose, what the doctor ordered, 1,200 milligrams. You have 400 milligrams. And just divide 1,200 milligrams over 400. Oh, well, let's see quantity. 1 tablet. Milligrams times 1 tab equals, we know 1,200 divided by 4 is 300. So this is 300. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I put that in wrong. But we know it's 3. 1,200 divided by 400 is 3. times 1 tablet is 3 tablets. So you need to give them 3 tablets so that way they can get 1,200 milligrams. And that's all, folks. It's really that easy.